immigration prize. And ever since, she has thought of these buildings as the widow's towers. Whenever she sees them, she is reminded of how she wouldn't mind so much being a widow. Being a widow would give her a simple answer for the question of why she has no husband. The faces crowding the nurse are young, the faces of children. The nurse has never been so foolish as to have children of her own. She learned long ago that she does not like what children grow into. She remembers herself as a high school student, how her grown-up heart felt trapped in her adolescent body. Looking back, it is clear that the opposite was true. Her body had been more mature. As a result of this mistake, in the early days of the Cultural Revolution, she and her classmates stoned to death their high school physics teacher, a reasonable woman who wore her long hair in a bun at her neck. This is what the nurse sees in the faces of the children around her. A hunger for revolution, any great revolution, whatever it stands for, so long as where you stand is behind its angry fist. Little gods, she thinks, desperate to turn their own growing bodies, their own aches and despairs, into material that might reset the axes of worlds. What did it boil down to but children, giddy with breaking rules? She arrives at the hospital 3 minutes past 7 and heads to the end of the north corridor. In the nursery, her colleague is counting the newborns. There are 8, 5 boys and 3 girls, and they are lined up next to each other with the tops of their heads along the wall, swaddled under the incubation lamps like loaves of warm bread. The nurse cares for infants in a way that she cannot their grown counterparts. Perhaps it is because they are so helpless, nothing more than potential. She cares for them with the hope that they will grow not into humans, but rather become something entirely new. "Did you hear?" her colleague asks. "Last night a car ran over some students?" The question comes bursting out as if the girl has been holding it in all night. "No license plate, nothing," she continues. "And they say they found guns and helmets inside. Already there is bloodshed. What will it come to?" Her colleague is a slim girl who wears her hair in a pert ponytail and just finished school the year before. The nurse finds her overly excitable. She hangs up her purse and changes into her frock. "I guess you'd better go check the delivery unit," her colleague says, and the nurse exits through the swinging doors. The delivery unit is at the opposite end of the building, adjacent to the operating rooms. To reach it, the nurse must walk through the maternity ward. Here, at 7:15 in the morning, a handful of pregnant women are waiting with their families at the check-in windows for their numbers to be called. The nurse walks quickly, fixing her gaze ahead. But before she can reach the door at the end of the hall, her path is blocked by a face. It is a small face, with small, plain features, so plain, in fact, that the face resembles a blank paper on which anything can be drawn. The mouth on the face moves, dots of sweat filming the edge where lip meets skin. For a long moment, the nurse does not understand that the face belongs to a person, a woman, pregnant, nearly full term. The woman's voice is soft and pleading, and the nurse does not hear what it's saying. She cannot stop looking at the woman's blank face, at the mouth moving, the lips shaping, the wet tongue swelling, the slivers of teeth emerging and disappearing. Finally, she steps back, blinking, and hears, "Ayi, my name is Su Lan. Please help me. Here is my husband." The woman pulls forward a man. "We are not from Beijing. We arrived just last week." The nurse pushes past. A shudder moves up her neck. It is not that she has never been accosted for help in the halls of this hospital before. No, something disturbing cuts through this woman's voice, a desperation so bare it's indecent. The nurse does not take a good look at the couple, but she has the impression that they are handsome and well-dressed. City people, even if they aren't from Beijing. Not, in any case, the type of people who should beg.